John, with just a couple of days to go now, I have to say, John, you are front and center in the media world. Shove it. The famous remark happened on your broadcast just a couple of days ago. The question now is, did this help or hurt Caprio?
Gene, it was a gamble. Last weekend, I think, was a big weekend. On Friday, John Robitaille learned he was going to get $400,000 from the National Governors Association. It's the most money he was going to get, big infusion. He's been gaining on Frank Caprio. The Caprio people, to me, learned they were not going to get the Obama endorsement. They needed that. I think it was a mixture of frustration and a calculated risk that apparently has not panned out for Frank Caprio.
Cover the New York Post, John.
That doesn't happen every day. Certainly not with a Rhode Island gubernatorial campaign. I think this was an interesting dynamic in the race.
The President of the United States used the pejorative teabagging.
I'll tell you, Sean, I've spoken at two Tea Party rallies, and what is so insulting about that is you find people that are out of the mainstream. They've never been involved politically, and this is a way to kind of neutralize them. There's an effort to try to make fun of these people and discourage them. You have people, you know, that have never been part of the process. They want to get involved, and what are they told? You know, they're racist, the white supremacists. Now you have the president taking a cheap shot at them. It is totally out of line.
John, so I guess the question for you is, do you think this is going to pass?
Julie, the Democrats have to get on board. They have completely abandoned the American family. They can criticize President Bush, but what the president knows is the majority of these people, they don't want to become citizens. They just want to come here, earn money, and send it home. But you can't have amnesty. That protest yesterday in Los Angeles was a disgrace. These people are here illegally. It's our country. They're making demands. They're making demands for education. They don't belong here. If they're going to be here, it should be by the rules we set up.
Candidates have been dumping their time and effort and cash into Super Duper Tuesday. So doesn't that trump everything Iowa and New Hampshire?
I don't think so. You go back to 04, Greg, and I mean, right after Kerry won, Iowa was all over. The thing to watch is Oprah coming into Iowa. I think she is the most impact player this race has. People believe in her. She influences people's lives, and she is going to be the biggest star than Bill Clinton. Obama coming out with the big Iowa win, I think that then makes him unstoppable, and that train moves into New Hampshire. Now, the problem with the Romney people, remember, they wanted to win Iowa. They thought they'd win New Hampshire and then run the table and win Michigan. That is now in trouble because of Mike Huckabee. But, you know, you're not mentioning the Clintons have problems. The one thing about that hostage situation, when I heard there was a hostage situation, I thought it was a group of Fred Thompson supporters who were trapped, forced to listen to another one of his boring speeches.
Oh, John, you're coming out. 1-2, 1-2. Way to go.